If you've ever wondered, is he serious about me? Or am I just something temporary? This video is for you. Because men rarely say their intentions out loud. They reveal them through patterns, through consistency, through what they do when no one is watching. A man who sees you as temporary enjoys the moment. A man who sees you as serious thinks about the future. And the difference between those two is not subtle. It's loud. Most women just weren't taught how to listen to it. Let's start with the biggest sign. Time. A man who is serious about you doesn't squeeze you into his life. He rearranges his life. You don't feel like an option. You feel included. He plans ahead. He doesn't only call late at night. He makes room for you during the day, during his busy hours, during moments that actually matter. Temporary men live in spontaneity. Let's see. We'll figure it out. Why label it? Serious men move with intention. They may not rush, but they are clear. Their energy says, I know why I'm here. Another major indicator is emotional availability. A man who sees you as serious allows himself to be seen. Not perfectly. Not dramatically. But honestly. He doesn't disappear when conversations get real. He doesn't shut down when you express a need. He may not always know what to say, but he stays present. Temporary men avoid depth. They change the subject. They joke when things get emotional. They make you feel like you're too much for wanting clarity. That confusion you feel, it's not accidental. Confusion is often the environment of non-commitment. Watch how he speaks about his life. Does he use I or we when talking about the future? Does he naturally include you, or do you feel like a visitor in his world? Serious interest creates inclusion without force. Also notice effort without reminders. A man who truly values you doesn't need to be trained to treat you well. He may make mistakes, but the effort is organic. You don't have to beg for basic respect. And here's something many women overlook. A serious man protects the connection. He doesn't flirt openly with others in front of you. He doesn't keep you hidden. He doesn't act single while claiming interest. If this is resonating, stay with me. Because in the next part, we're going to talk about behavior that looks like seriousness, but actually isn't. And if you want content like this regularly, this is Pure Her. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, so you don't miss what's coming next. Here's where it gets tricky. Some men know how to perform seriousness. They say the right things. They show affection. They even act consistent for a while. But performance always collapses under pressure. Pay attention to how he reacts when you have boundaries. A man who sees you as serious respects them, even if he doesn't like them. A temporary man negotiates them, pushes them, tests how little he can give without losing you. Another sign is how he handles conflict. Serious men don't disappear when things get uncomfortable. They may need space, but they communicate. Temporary men vanish. They go cold. They punish with silence. Because they're not invested enough to repair. Look at accountability. When he hurts you, does he listen? Or does he deflect? Does he try to understand? Or does he make you feel dramatic? A man who is serious cares about impact, not just intention. Consistency over time is everything. Anyone can be attentive for a month. Anyone can text every day in the beginning. Seriousness shows after the excitement fades. When routine replaces novelty, does he stay? Also notice how he integrates you into his real life. Friends, family, daily routines. A serious man slowly opens those doors. A temporary man keeps you in a separate bubble. Intimacy without integration is a warning sign. And let's talk about labels. Contrary to popular belief, commitment isn't about pressure. It's about alignment. A man who wants you doesn't feel trapped by clarity. He feels secure in it. Temporary men benefit from ambiguity. It gives them access without responsibility. If you feel like you're always waiting for him to decide, he already has. He's choosing comfort over commitment. Your intuition matters. If your body feels anxious, if you're constantly analyzing, if you're afraid to speak up because you might lose him, that's not love. That's instability. A serious man creates emotional safety. You don't feel like you're auditioning. You feel chosen. And if this message is hitting close to home, remember, this content exists to remind you of your worth. This is Pure Her. Stay with us, and don't forget to support the channel with a like and subscription. Let's address a hard truth. A man can like you deeply and still not see you as long-term. Feelings alone do not equal intention, and confusing the two is where many women lose themselves. A serious man makes decisions with you in mind, even small ones. He considers how his actions affect the connection. Temporary men act first and explain later, if at all. Notice how he speaks when you're not around. Does he claim you? Or does he keep things vague? A man who is serious is proud of the connection. He doesn't hide it to preserve options. Another overlooked sign is growth. A serious man evolves within the relationship. He learns. He adjusts. He doesn't stay stagnant while expecting you to adapt endlessly. Temporary men resist change. They enjoy the benefits of connection without the responsibility of self-reflection. Watch how he shows up during hard moments in your life. Stress, illness, emotional lows. A serious man leans in. A temporary man pulls away when it's no longer convenient. And here's something important. You don't need to convince a man to take you seriously. If you feel like you're proving your value, you're already in the wrong dynamic. Seriousness feels calm. It feels grounded. It doesn't feel like chasing, guessing, or decoding mixed signals. If you're constantly questioning where you stand, that uncertainty is information. Listen to it. You deserve someone who is clear. Someone whose actions match their words. Someone who doesn't make you doubt your place. And if you're watching this and realizing patterns from the past, be gentle with yourself. Awareness is not failure. It's power. This is exactly why we create content like this on Pure Her. If you're finding clarity here, make sure you're subscribed and supporting the channel. Let's close with this. The right man does not confuse you. He may not be perfect. He may not have everything figured out. But his intention toward you is steady. You will not need to decode his interest. You will not feel like you're asking for too much by wanting consistency, effort, and respect. A man who sees you as serious chooses you in public and private, in comfort and inconvenience, in excitement and routine. And if someone only shows up when it's easy, when it benefits them, when it's fun, they are showing you the limits of their capacity. Do not shrink your needs to fit someone's uncertainty. Do not silence your intuition to preserve potential. Potential is not a relationship. You are not asking for too much. You are asking the wrong person. When a man wants to build with you, you will feel it in your nervous system. Calm, safe, chosen. If this video helped you see things more clearly, let that clarity guide your next move. And if you want more honest, empowering conversations like this, you're in the right place. This is Pure Her. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and stay with us. Because the more you understand the dynamics, the less you settle for less than you deserve.